It's a good time, yeah.
But the sizzling sunshine we've been having today is a world away from the Arctic winds and freezing temperatures a young explorer from the south has had to endure.
Yes, Alex Hibbert from Portsmouth has just completed the longest unsupported polar journey in history, while at the same time raising money for Breast Cancer Haven. But as Catherine Hull found out, it wasn't all plain sailing.
After 4.5 months of being out of the ice cap, no one can quite believe that we're actually going home.
This is the end of the most extraordinary journey for Alex Hibbert from Portsmouth and his teammate George Bullard. They now hold the record for the longest unsupported polar expedition in history.
You just can't quite believe it until the pilot lands next to you, gets out, have a quick handshake, and you just think, this is actually it. It's actually the end.
With no support team, the pair skied the equivalent of travelling from here to Scotland and back again, across some of the toughest terrain in the most extreme conditions.
It's about -15 outside right now, and the sun is still up. It's going to be setting about 9:30 tonight.
Despite one of his skis breaking with 400 miles to go and 2 tent fires, Alex is now back home in Portsmouth.
It was the real length of the expedition that was the real killer, though, because obviously 113 days, which is how long the expedition took. It's keeping yourself occupied mentally is very, very hard. And also in the early stages, trying to keep yourself motivated to keep on going.
Alex and George skied 1,374 miles from Kulusuk to the west coast and back again in 113 days. It was the coldest time of the year, with temperatures plummeting to -34 and with winds reaching 52 miles an hour. If that wasn't hard enough, the sledges they pulled behind them weighed 195 kilograms each.
This is a banana surprise, which is banana flapjack, ghee and water. And it's all kind of a nice...
To help them keep going, they had to consume 5,581 calories a day.
The food we look forward to so much every evening, so it's all you think about. Food becomes the obsession. But in terms of nutritional content, perhaps in the future I'd take on more protein. I think our protein levels were a little bit low, and that means that we lost a fair amount of muscle. And the majority of the 18 kilograms, nearly 3 stone, which I lost, was actually muscle rather than fat.
Despite their huge achievement, Alex is keen to play down his record-breaking title.
I don't like to see it as a sort of a world record. I just see it as just a nice long trip.
Catherine Hull in Portsmouth for Meridian Tonight.
That's an understatement, isn't it?
It certainly is.